Hey guys, this is KJ48. Welcome back to Tips, Tricks, and Tutorials. This is episode 9, and we're going to be playing Diablo 3. And in this video, I'm going to show you how to grind for gold and loot by hunting a treasure goblin in Act 2. Okay, now this is a strategy that you need to be level 60 on Inferno for. And it's a little tricky, so bear with me. You need to start the quest, the Black Soulstone, in Act 2. Now, I don't have the Black Soulstone in Act 2, so what I have to do is I have to go to Nightmare difficulty. You could do it on any difficulty, Hell, Nightmare, or Normal. And what you do is you go to Act 2, and you do the Black Soulstone. Then you select the quest, yes, and start the game. Then you are going to leave the game, and you go to Public Games, Black Soulstone, join a game. Now you're going to leave the game again. And now you just resume game. I know it's a little complicated, but just watch the video a couple times. You'll get what you need to do. And then now what you're doing here is you need to rework your skills a little bit. I've got my skills set up to be a good fighter, offensive and defensive. But I need to move my skills around a little bit. Depending on what class you're playing, this could be a little different for everybody. Basically, you want max firepower. You want serious firepower, because what you're going to be doing here is finding a treasure goblin and killing him, and it is very difficult if you don't have the firepower. So I'm going to change my skills around a little bit, and you're going to see how I'm going to get the firepower. I need Blood Rage with increased bonus damage. Ignore Pain gets switched out for Call of the Ancients. They really help. And even though Breath of the Berserker does give me a nice boost in damage, I usually switch that out for Ancient Spear, which I could grab the treasure goblin and pull him back if he gets out of position. Now, I'm not going to be set up here to fight regular mobs, so what you do is if you come down here, if you see any regular mobs, you get the fuck out. You kind of go slowly. Sometimes there's a little thing to click right here for some gold. Sometimes there's some stuff up here to click for gold. You kill this little skeleton here when they pop out of that stuff. But really, you're not supposed to fight any mobs. You gotta be really careful that you can die quickly. And then sometimes I'll hit this one. Now, if I've gotten up to... Don't ever go past this point. There's a checkpoint up here, and if you go past this point and hit that check mark, when you come back you'll end up here all the time, and it screws everything up. Then you call back to town. If the treasure goblin isn't here, you GTFO and you come back again. Leave game. Now once you've established that you're here, you could just go to resume game over and over and over. And what I'm going to do now is I'm going to go over this a few times and just show you different scenarios that there could be. Okay, there's a treasure goblin. Okay, good. We got him on the second time. Now you see the treasure goblin. The last thing you want is to fight this treasure goblin and then him run you into other mobs. So what you need to do is you need to sneak around him and make sure there's no other mobs in the area. And if there is, sometimes if you feel bold, you can fight him. I'm going to fight this guy. I don't want to lose these treasure goblins. I am not set up to fight though, so I'm just going to let my ancients do the work. And I'll finish him off. Okay. Now the problem with this is my Ancients is on a pretty long cooldown, so 120 seconds. So I will have to hang out a little while. But the treasure goblin is probably only here about 30% of the time. So it's worth it if you have a treasure goblin to hang out and wait for your cooldowns to come back up. And in the meantime, I will check to see if there's any other. See, there's more mobs. This isn't good. Alright, I'm gonna have to do what I can to get rid of this guy. See, I am not set up for this. Oh, I got him though. Alright, now while we're waiting for cooldowns, we will check some more, and there's another one. Alright, take care of him. Okay. See, some of these mobs you can handle and some you can't. Honestly, if you don't see a treasure goblin, don't even bother, because it's not worth it. It looks like I'm pretty clear now. Nope, there's another one. See, they're hiding. Get him out of here. Okay. Alright, we should be pretty clear to fight the treasure goblin. I'm just going to wait here until this Call of the Ancients is up, which I need for him, and I will come back when it's fully up. Okay, and my Call of the Ancients is now up, so you got to kind of plan what you want to do with this guy. You basically want to get him stuck in one of these corners or one of these corners. Sometimes if he's up in here, I'll use Ancient Spear to pull him back, but I'm probably not going to need that. Basically, you don't want him running up here. If he runs up here, you might be in trouble. You want him in this area. So I would normally pull him with Ancient Spear, but I don't need to because I can get behind him. So I will hit my War Cry, which gives me the fury needed for Call the Ancients, and then I will call the Ancients, and then I will go in and fight.
Not enough fury.
Alright, here we go. There you go. And no yellows. A lot of times he'll drop a yellow. I would say more than half the time he drops a yellow. But that's alright, because with all those rubies and the money that is dropped, it makes up for it. My other tips, tricks, and tutorials video I showed you earlier is better for money, I believe. But this one is better for loot. I have a friend who did this and got a set item. But, you know, if you just want money, then I would stick with my other grinding method. So, there you go, guys. Okay, so to recap, let's go over the checklist. You need to be level 60 and on the Inferno difficulty. Assuming you're not on the Black Soulstone quest on Inferno, go to Normal, Nightmare, or Hell and start the Black Soulstone quest. Then, leave the game. Then go to Join Multiplayer Game. Join the Black Soulstone quest on Inferno difficulty. Then, immediately leave the game. After that, all you have to do is resume game by yourself. You will be on the Black Soulstone quest, even though you've technically never got there yourself. Go to the waypoint and head to the Ancient Path. If you see any mobs, instantly leave. Keep coming back until you get a treasure goblin. Clear out any mobs around the treasure goblin, and then kill him. Alright guys, I hope you found that somewhat informative and useful. That's going to be it for part 9, and I'll see you next time for part 10. Till then, take it easy.